Harpreet Sandhu, the former Additional Advocate General of Punjab, to share with us the opportunities in Ludhiana.
Respected Honourable Minister, Mr. Martin Strub, Minister and the Head of the Mission in the Embassy of Switzerland, New Delhi, Mr. J.R. Singhal, President of the Ludhiana Management Association, Mr. Sachit Jain, Senior Vice President, Ludhiana Management Association, Dr. K.N.S. Khan, Vice President, Ludhiana Management Association, Mr. Dinesh Swain, Managing Director, Sabre Swiss Papers Limited, Mr. Kamal Vadera, the General Secretary of LMA, Ms. Alicia, the Regional Director, Swiss Business Hub India, Mr. Larry de Souza, the Chief Executive, SICC, respected Mr. Kuldeep Sardanaji and Mr. Manjeet Singh, and all the esteemed members of the Ludhiana Management Association, and the august presence of all the distinguished guests of Ludhiana. A very good evening to all of you. Mr. Minister, it's so wonderful that the Switzerland is keen to invest in this part of the region in Punjab. The city, Ludhiana, where you are, sir, on your first visit, which is popularly well around the globe today mentioned as the Manchester of India. I would like to just start, to my mind, it's bridging the continents, and once the work starts, as Mr. Strub, you mentioned, that your Switzerland embassy and the provisions and the further thoughts which have come up for the Switzerland to have a base in this part of the region over the investments among the business entrepreneurs in different fields. I feel what it is called building community. I would sum up a brief start in it, and moreover I feel coming together is a beginning, staying together is an achievement, working together is a success. As everybody here present will agree with me, that we Punjabis are hard-working and a committed Indian community today, well known not in Asia but around the globe. It is indeed a matter of pride for Ludhiana to have a seminar on the Switzerland, a competitive, international business location. I would say it's a positive sign that the business serves as a perfect illustration of the fact that today it's a priority by the Switzerland to have a base, a priority of framework for investment in Ludhiana. It is a very indeed innovative plan, a topic or an agenda by the Switzerland embassy. I must say, I am pleased to note that the vast majority of the Swiss companies present today, as you mentioned in figures and numbers, and active in India today successfully advantage of the attractive business opportunities to grow within the overall promising Indian market, and most of them are planning to expand. Now, sir, I come to basic. I would share my views as I had been bestowed by Almighty and blessings of my parents and well-wishers in India all over, that I was given an assignment over a comparative study of the European legal system. One of my chapters in the book in my research study was the comparative study and the research study on the Swiss laws and the courts functioning. So I had a rare opportunity to be amongst the people, the who's who of Switzerland. Either it was the judiciary, either it was the political setup, either it was the business community, either, above all, it was the prosecution department. So what I have gathered, being part and parcel of this city, I would share that the Swiss Business Hub India has been helping the Swiss companies. This is my personal, correct me if I'm wrong, to intend to do business within India, and they have already handled many views from them in the market analysis. As Mr. Martin Strub has mentioned about R&D institutions, dedicated professional work, and reliable and highly developed financial centers, excellent infrastructure, high standard of living, competitive tax rates. Most examples of Indian investments in Switzerland are not only expansion through acquisitions but are established in the greenfield acquisitions. Today I must say that the Ludhiana should be proud that amongst us sitting on the dais, Mr. Dinesh Swain has been the first from the north of India to establish the largest paper mill in Switzerland, as he has mentioned, in Balstal in Zurich. Sir, among all, I must say that, just to appraise you, sir, Ludhiana, everybody sitting here understands well, but I'll precisely sum up in 2-3 lines that being an industrial hub, it's in the bicycle, well known around the globe. We are proud to have the Hero Bicycle Group. We have in the textile Vardhaman Group, we have the upcoming group, that is the Nahar Group, we have SEL Group and other textile units. And you will be very glad to learn, leading supplier on the world market of the textile machinery and the components used in the short stable fiber spinning. In Ludhiana, maximum units are today having that. The Rita is not only the supplier worldwide to cover spinning preparations, processes, as well as all 4 final spinning processes currently established on the market. As also mentioned by the LMA president in his words, Mr. Singhal. So you will be pleased to learn that the leading textile units, which even we have a Trident group, have installed retail machinery within their units, and above all, it is something very, very innovative and an example that it is for the first time, in fact, the first textile manufacturers in India who are the single largest in the history of 200 years to have an installation of the retail machinery at one location. At one location, this happens to be even mentioned in the speech by Mr. Peter Illy, particularly mentioned regarding the same during the function which was held in July 2010 in the presence of the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, where the foundation stone was laid of SEL Group, and I congratulate Mr. Neeraj Saluja, the MD of SEL Group, and wish him more success in the future endeavors. So now I'll mention about the bicycle. Mr. Minister, the Hero Bicycle Group based in Ludhiana and today being well established around the globe, today has a subsidiary in Europe by the name of Hero Eco, through which they market A to B brand of electrical bicycles in Switzerland also. Kits bicycle are manufactured at Hero Bicycle Factory in Ludhiana and are exported in large number to Germany, from where they make a base and find a way to Switzerland. Now we come to the milk products. As Swiss is the best in a colossal way in food processing, as we all know, and as what I have gathered, it has an out per animal being in the highest capacity in the small city, where we need to promote today. Like we compare with small quantities of Swiss today, like we are proud to have Nestle Group within Punjab in a city about 50 kilometers from here, that is called Mumbai. Today we need to promote agro-based industry, for what we need vocational training for our rural areas of Punjab to excel in the food processing units. Today we have amongst Mr. Manjeet Singh, who owns the famous brand, the Bone Bread, and we too are proud of the Cremica Foods, Mr. Baxter, who is the owner. They are already having a plan to have a joint venture in the food products, such as that is going to be cheese, milk, chocolate, as they are already supplying the burger slices to McDonald's, KFC. That is for being manufactured in Ludhiana. Now, finally, one thing I will share, which I have got into my research study, that is on the Swiss business laws related to the labor laws, even precisely mentioned by Mr. Minister Martin Schroep. Swiss laws does not require any introduction. It is well known globally for its quality and stability. The Swiss private law is unique because its quality and its working is very submissive. It belongs to few legal systems in the world which are chosen as a law applicable to international business transactions too, which within Europe may not be in France or in, you can say, Italy or in Germany, but in Swiss too. I beg your pardon, in Swiss, the laws are very clear. The Switzerland is well known for the quality, for its financial and tax regulation. The broad Swiss network of double taxation treaties makes the country a particular attraction location for global business operations, as maybe it is Zurich, it is Lausanne or Lausanne, the maximum international financial seminars, conferences, and the upcoming deals are held there. Maybe it's from any part of United States of America. Now the Swiss law and the Swiss employment contract, this is something which today our Indian business community needs to prevail, and they can go to heights, which is the major problem where we normally say is the industrial laws. In that, basically the Swiss laws concerns the recruitment of the workers. That is a very transparent system they adopt, so they don't have to go in for the industrial disputes, which is one of their major cause of success. And short to be, the Swiss labor law is governed by the code of obligation, that is Article 319 to 343, the Swiss code of obligations, which everybody has access to it from the business community. The Swiss employment contract, the Swiss law does not impose a specific form of employment contract. That covers everything. Now the function and the outs of the tasks. It is precisely how the trade and the working. That the trade and the working today, the business has the agreements. Now if we see the relation of India and Swiss happen to be not that today India is on the global map or Swiss has. No, Swiss and India have been cordial and friendly relations since India's independence. A treaty of friendship which we should always remember between India and Switzerland was signed at New Delhi on 14th of August 1948. One of the first such treaties to be signed by the independent India. During the course in 2008, India and Switzerland celebrated the 60th anniversary by signing the Friendship Treaty, an important milestone of Indo-Swiss bilateral relations. Even after that, a former President of India, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, in 2005 took the initiative, which was overtaken by Shrimati Pratibha Devi Singh Patil, the then President of India, on their visit to Switzerland in 2011. They made it a point of a European organization in Geneva, which was much mentioned in all the delegation levels talks amongst Indians and Switzerland, which I believe maybe not in this part of the region within us, but all over. If we see today, we go to the south, we all have a praise that the way the industry has come up. And they are much more advanced over the such things which are we neglect here. Now, one point more I would like to share, which I think will be of immense use for everybody sitting here. That comes over the agreement. So I have a copy which I would even like to give it to you. That's an agreement which every business house should have in the corporate office within their legal department. The agreement between the Government of the Republic of India and the Swiss Confederation for Promotion and Protection of Investments, which is a definition article, is a very submissive. It has a scope of the agreement, the promotion and protection of investments of Indians, national treatment and most favored nation treatment. Then they have the compensation for losses too, which is in Article 6, which is very important for the new upcoming business joint ventures which people are interested in. And above all, the settlement of disputes, which can be a cause of worry for a person who needs to invest, a business house needs to invest today. It is very clear, it is very transparent. And above all, there is one Article 12, that Article 11 is on the applicable laws and Article 12 is application of other rules. I will pass on a copy to Mr. Singhal, the President of LMA, just for the record. Now, Ludhiana presently has total of over 40,000 registered units, Mr. Martin, in large, medium and small sector. However, as an online system which everybody has adopted today, if the business houses of Ludhiana have an access with the Swiss organization, under your innovative thought that you've chosen Ludhiana today to share your views, and you have made it a point of this seminar that the Ludhiana people should have a view to invest in Switzerland, and vice versa, that you have projected the very, very important aspects, which I think it's a great evening and an innovative evening, Mr. Martin Stroop. That thank you that you conveyed the things which precisely we are not much aware of, that being here we can have an opportunity to invest in Switzerland. Above all, finally I would just conclude that one aspect, Mr. Minister, that Ludhiana has been a potential before independence, after independence. Ludhiana has made laudable sports